I don't know why you're giving me the side eye. You're in a vehicle with children, and I don't know why people don't put children first in their life, why children always come second and third down the line until when people get in trouble.
Welcome to Courtroom Trial and Truth.
2024 CR 008773, State of Texas versus John Anthony Ochoa. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Scott Sullivan for the defense.
And are you Mr. Ochoa?
Yes,
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
I believe I have.
And did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ochoa, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, is this an application for both deferred or in regular probation?
I would say deferred because deferred is the agreement we have with the state.
Okay. All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ochoa, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. So did you understand the state is proceeding on possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow that plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Both, yes.
Mr. Ochoa, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, it is.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Standing exhibit attachments, Your Honor.
Any
No
objection?
objection.
States, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, police reports, and lab reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
And I think he's a good candidate for deferred adjudication. He talked about cleaning his life up, and I think the programs that the probation office found him will help him a lot. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. How old are you?
26.
When's the last time you had employment?
Employment?
Mhm.
A little bit before I got arrested.
Doing what?
I was at Burger King.
How far did you go in school?
I dropped out senior year.
Why? Why?
I fell in. Well, I was just making bad choices.
Do you have children?
I have one,
Age?
8.
And was this the 8-year-old that was in the car with you on that stay? So what is your relationship to just one moment. Jada Morrison?
She was a friend.
And there were children in the car, correct? Were they her children?
Yes.
And how old were they?
7, 5, I think, and I think 4.
When's the last time you saw your child?
Little bit before I got arrested.
Why would y'all have marijuana and drugs in a vehicle, first of all, to begin with, but then having it in a vehicle with a 7, 5, and 4-year-old? And the car smelled like marijuana, so that means that people were smoking marijuana in the car over a 7, 5, and 4-year-old. What do you think that does to their brain cells?
Not good for them.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out, what are people thinking when they're driving in a vehicle and smoking marijuana and doing drugs in a vehicle with children who are 7, 5, and 4? I mean, what's your thought process? Do you still light it up even though children are in the back seat? Are you thinking, what are you thinking?
I wasn't smoking or doing that.
Well, I mean, what are you thinking having drugs in a vehicle when you have a 7, 5, and 4-year-old in the car? I'm just trying to figure out, what is the thought process? Do we say, oh, there's a 7, 5-year-old and a 4-year-old in the car, so let me not do this? Because I would hate if the mother of my child were with some guy with my 8-year-old in the back seat and doing drugs. I'm just trying to figure out, what's the thought process behind committing crimes while children are around? I mean, are they giving any thought at all, or just like, they're here, but I want to do my drugs, so I'll do them while they're here?
I was around and I just got picked up.
Oh, well, it was in your pocket. That's possession.
Yeah, but I wasn't with her. She picked me up. The kids were already with her.
Mm-hmm. And there's a smell of marijuana in the car. And I'm sure there was loud music going on, because people always act as though everybody wants to hear their music. I mean, I don't know why you're giving me the side eye. You're in a vehicle with children, and I don't know why people don't put children first in their life, why children always come second and third down the line, until when people get in trouble, then they want to use children and say, I got a child to take care of. Or then they want to use their children. Well, my child is in the hospital and I need to be out there to support them. But when they're in the real world, nobody cares about children. They are probably like 6 or 7 down the rung of important things. Why is that?
I don't know. I can't speak for other people. I didn't say any of that.
Well,
I wasn't using my child as an excuse or nothing.
let me ask you this. Children, this 7, 5, and 4-year-old cannot take care of themselves. So why would you even get in a vehicle with drugs on you when there's a 7, 5, and 4-year-old in the vehicle?
I just needed
Going where?
to get dropped off at a friend's.
Oh, so now we have the sick friend. The sick friend is above children. Okay. And this sick friend who's above the 7, 5, and 4-year-old, how old are they?
A sick friend?
Yeah, your sick friend. You said you were going to see a friend or sick friend?
Getting dropped off at a friend's.
Oh, why were you needing to go to this friend's house?
I needed to leave where I was at
Why?
because they were leaving.
So you're just going to a random friend's house? Okay, that doesn't make sense to me, but okay, I'll buy it for $1. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with minors. And was Child Protective Services called during this time? Mother with
not.
drugs and somebody else in the vehicle with drugs?
Yeah.
Was Child Protective Services called out to the scene? What did the police do? Did they just let her go on her way with her 3 children?
Yeah,
Well, hopefully somebody will help the children. There's to be no contact with minors. There's to be no contact with Jada, Jada, Lynn, Lynn, Morrison, Morrison. Child Protective Service, police should have called Child Protective Services. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. Who do you stay with?
I'm gonna be staying with my parents.
Did you pick up the phone and call them and ask them you could say?
Yeah,
That sounds like he didn't pick up the phone and ask them. Counsel, did he call his parents and say, can I, a grown adult male, live with you even though I don't have a job?
No,
All right. There's going to be partial GPS, waive fees, and it's for employment. So that means that you getting rides to be with at some friend's house, that's not happening. The only time you'll be allowed to leave your house is if you're going to work. Do you understand?
yes,
There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. He's going to complete parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, I'll waive 50 hours. And then the remaining hours will be waived once he obtains his GED or is in some type of trade school. And if CPS is involved, CPS compliance. There's to be TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations. Field visits, 1 time per month for 4 months. Proof of employment. Within 40 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors or in the lawn service. I'm gonna have to start adding that because everybody says they do lawn work and then it turns out they are not doing lawn work. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, sir. You may not care about somebody else's children, but you have a child. And I know you don't want somebody to be smoking drugs. Hopefully, you don't want anybody smoking drugs around your child. You don't want somebody to have drugs in their pocket around your child. That's stuff that you need to be thinking about when you're doing it to other people's children. Do you understand?
Judge.
Yes.
His mother is here.
Yes.
My understanding, there are young children in the home.
Mhm. But he can't stay there. Young children must be protected. And mom, he's an adult. He got to get a job and figure it out. All right, thank you. Court is calling 2023 CR 10986, State of Texas versus Leslie Myers. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Alexandria Brothers for the state.
Defense?
George Schaefer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Leslie Myers?
Yes, Your Honor.
And am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure. Did you review, just one moment. All right. Did you review the documents entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Leslie Don Myers who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 10986 for the offense of assault family second offense on December 13th, 2023 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 24B. On or about the 15th day of November 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Leslie Dawn Myers, did then and there find herself in contact with Benjamin Guild and threatened, assaulted, or verbally abused said person in violation of condition number 24B.
To that, how do you plea? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
The state waives the remaining allegations, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of 24B, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to proceed with your plea of true to 24B?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find 24B true. All right. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. The proposed agreement is that she be sentenced to 2 years TDC.
All right. So has she done anything on probation other than threatening someone?
She said a bunch of negative UAs, Judge.
I finished my fifth class as well, and I did my 90 and 90, and I did about 3 or 4 meetings weekly. I was about to start my community service.
All right. And Benjamin
Guild.
is he the complainant in this case?
He is, Your Honor. And he's present in the courtroom.
All right. Does anybody want to call him as a witness? Because I don't think that, okay. I don't think that 2 years is appropriate in this case. And let me explain to everybody why. It's because she's on probation for assault against the complainant. And then 24B is, I don't know, assaultive language or threats against the same complainant. So I don't understand why it should follow the agreement. That's what I'm asking.
Judge, I'll call him as a witness.
All right. Mr. Gill, if you can come forward, please.
Ms. Myers.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Benjamin Holmes Guild.
All right, defense.
And you are the same person who was the complainant in the original case that she was put on probation for?
Yes.
And you are the same person who has alleged that on November the 15th of 2024, she committed another assault against you, correct? Now, at the time, were y'all drinking alcohol? She's not supposed to consume alcohol. You're aware of that?
Correct.
Same thing with you. You're not supposed to consume alcohol. And that's because you're on a probation yourself.
Indeed.
And what was the nature and extent of this argument? What happened?
I'm not sure of the details, to be honest with you. Call the details.
Okay. You were arguing with her?
It's probably mutual.
She was arguing with you?
No, it was probably more me than.
You understand that the state is recommending a sentence of 2 years. Are you amenable to that, or would you accept that?
Define amenable.
Well, are you happier than the court saying, no, I'm not going to accept that offer and sentence her up to 10 years?
I would rather that not happen. I would rather she get less than 2 years.
How long have you and she been together?
On and off for. She's been down here for 8 years. We've been acquaintances for 20 years, 20 plus years. 25 years.
And I'll pass the witness.
All right, any questions?
I have no questions.
All right, thank you. All right. This is, if there's nothing else from either side, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding
24B.
24B true. The court will grant the motion. The court will find you guilty, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There should be no contact with Benjamin Gill. I'll request the therapeutic community for you, and the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is not a plea bargain agreement. You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Do you understand? Right. Because this is a felony conviction and also an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Judge Stephanie Boyd turned a routine plea into a reckoning. John Anthony stood before her expecting a standard deferred adjudication for drug possession. But when the judge probed deeper, she uncovered details that shifted her focus from leniency to accountability. She demanded to know his employment history, education, and thought process, questioning why drugs were present in a vehicle with vulnerable passengers. The defendant's vague excuses about going to a sick friend's house did not satisfy the bench. Judge Boyd made it clear, actions have consequences. She rejected the state's standard recommendation and imposed a strict 6-year deferred sentence. The conditions were severe: GPS monitoring with work-only travel, mandatory parenting courses, GED requirements, and zero flexibility. She dismantled his defenses, challenged his decision-making, and forced him to confront reality. In her courtroom, excuses evaporate. The message was unmistakable. Accountability starts now.